All right, so we could use this one. So, but we can't say int index. We have to actually give it a number. Okay. So how could we do that? Well, one way we could do that is we could just give it an actual number. We could give it like a 0 or something. Okay, and that almost works, right? This part compiles, but we still have a problem because we're missing a return statement. Okay, so let's take another look at what we have. So it says this version is going to return our lot object. So what we could do is just like here where we said bid highest bid equals, and then we got the highest bid, we could say, we could make a, I'm going to do an auto layout here. Oh, it still lays out. Okay. I'm going to make a local variable here, lot, and I'm going to initialize it to null so that I know it has some value before I start it. And then here, if we got a, I don't know what next, I don't know, and see, everything that you use, every method and every variable that you use has to be defined somewhere. So here, this next lot number, I don't know, I'm not sure where that gets defined, but I know we could say lot equals, right, and then lots remove, and then we could return lot. Okay, let's see if that compiles. I don't know. Yeah, okay, so that works. So next lot number starts out as 1. Oh yeah, okay, so next lot number just gets incremented every time you enter a lot. So yeah, that's not really a good choice here. What you want to do here is you want to see if you have a valid index or not. Okay, so I don't know if you wrote that valid index method. No, I don't see it. Okay, but there is, I think there's an exercise someplace where you can write a method to find a valid index. But anyway, what we could do, another way we could check to see if we've had a valid index is we could check and see if lot number is bigger than or equal to 0 and lot number is less than. Okay, so let's look again at actually let's take another look. So remember, lots is an array list, right? An array list. So let's look at another function, another method of array list that we could use here to get the size of the array list. So the maximum number here for our array list. So if we take a look, array list also has a method called size. Returns the number of elements in this list. Okay, so we know if we have an array list, we can call this method on it. We can call size. It doesn't need any parameters, and it will return a number, an int, that tells us how many elements are in the list. Okay, so let's go over here, and so let's use that instead. So let's check to see that it's less than. So I'm going to say lots dot size. I'm using my dot notation again. I'm calling my method that I know array lists have, and with no parameters. And let's just see. Okay, so that compiles. The problem is that's not quite what we want. Okay, there are problems with this, and the main one is if we go and pull out a lot in the middle of the array list, then our numbering system is going to be all off, because all the numbers, like say if we yank out lot number 2, all the lots beyond 2 are going to be pulled out, and everything's going to be out of order. Okay. So we're going to have to think up another way to approach this. And what I'll do actually for right now is I'll send you a test class. If I haven't sent you this already, let me do that. Let's see here. I'm gonna let me see, go in and find it here. So it's someplace in my solutions here. Yeah, I think it's there. Yeah. Okay, so I have this test class. So I'm going to send you this file, auctiontest.java, and what it does is you can actually, any of these Java files you can open as regular text files. So if whatever text editor you might have, I'm using Notepad++. You might be able to just use regular Notepad if you're on a PC, or TextEdit if you're on a Mac, something like that. And what you can do is in your project, if you right click or control click if you're on a Mac, and pick create test class. Actually, you know, you might need to go into preferences. If you're on a Mac, the preferences item is on the BlueJ menu, but on PCs it's under the tools menu. You pick preferences and you click on, I don't remember now, interface? Yeah, on interface, and there's this checkbox that says show unit testing tools. So make sure that's checked. Okay, you want it with a check mark in it. Say OK. And then if you right click on auction and say create test class, it'll bring up this green box. So you double click on that, and it's got a bunch of junk in it. You can get rid of that. You don't need it. And then you can just copy and all of this stuff. So I'm just going to say select all and copy and paste. Alright, see if that compiles. Yeah, okay. So if you do test all, okay, see that one breaks at this point because there are issues with RemoveLot. But I'm going to send you this for now. Go ahead and make those fixes, and then do some more thinking about what the problem is. You know, why is it a problem when you pull out a lot in the middle there? And if you need some more help, then just send me another email.